Hello everybody, my name is Gattis Kandis and I got shingles. So, like a week ago, I was feeling like a itchy feeling on my side, so I'm just scratching, not thinking anything of it. And then 2 days later I look and there's a big red patch. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is this? And it's quite scary when you don't know what it is. So I'm like, okay, so I'm just kind of hoping it goes away. But then every single day, and it kind of gets bigger, and then another patches appear on my body as well. And so now it becomes more intense. Initially it was just itchy, but now it turns being painful. And then 2 days ago at nighttime, it was actually so painful. I woke up during the night. It was very painful. It's very pinching and kind of feeling. I woke up, I couldn't sleep from the pain, so I was considering calling emergency, but then I thought, is that an emergency? I don't know, what the emergency is considered. Anyway, so then eventually I managed to lie on that spot, so the pressure somehow took the pain away, and then I managed to fall asleep. Anyway, so the next day I was calling to GP, but then they called me back too early, and then they called me back too late. Basically, it didn't happen. Anyway, so then I went to sleep again, I couldn't sleep during the night, and the next day I called again, and so this time I managed to get through. And so they said, well, come to the GP, what is it called, GP place, and we'll check it out. So I went there, and then there's first assistant girl. She came, looked at it. She's just looking all around me, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna go call the doctor. So the doctor comes in, and she straight away says it's shingles. I'm like, oh, I have heard the word shingles before, long time ago when I lived in USA. I knew somebody who said they had shingles. I actually didn't see it, but from what I remember, it was quite a bad disease. And so I was like, oh great. I'm like, okay, well, at least we know now what it is, so that's good, right? At least now now we know what I got. So I'm like, oh, okay, what can we do about it? And the doctor is like, there's nothing we can do about it. I'm like, what? So I was very shocked. She didn't tell me, the doctor didn't tell me that it usually lasts 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. She didn't tell me that, and I was so worried. I'm like, what does that mean? Nothing we can do about it. Do I live with that for the rest of my life? What was it gonna happen? Because as soon as I got out of the GP, then I Googled it straight away, shingles, because as I said, I heard shingles before. I didn't know about it. So then I Googled, and then it said 2, 4 weeks, 3, 5 weeks. I'm like, oh, okay, at least that's much more comforting, that I know that hopefully after these couple of weeks it'll be gone. But yeah, it's right now, today is a little better. Yesterday was very painful. Also, I had a big headache as well. It's very uncomfortable. Anyway, guys, I'll show you now what it looks like. If you're squeamish, if you don't like seeing gross things, then don't look, because it's big red patches on my body, and it's not pretty at all. But I want to show you. I also I learned about it, that it only happens on one side of the body, literally in the center of the body. It'll be only on the left or right. For in my case, it is on the left. Literally, there's nothing past on that side, and same on the other side as well. So I'm gonna show you the patches. Like I said, if you don't like stuff like that, don't look, because it's pretty gross. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna lift my shirt up. As you can see, so there is a patch there. So literally in the middle there, it's where it stops, and then there is this one, and so this is where it started. See, this is where I started. I was scratching. I was like, what's happening? I don't know. And then besides that one, there is also, you can see on the back as well. So see, they're all kind of, if I turn, see, they're all on the left side only. And so especially this one was super sore. I think that's the right word. It was super sensitive, painful, electrifying. I don't know, it's like very uncomfortable to touch it. But today is better. I don't know whether because now I know what it is and I can have calmed down. Because the way you get shingles is supposedly from stress and from your body not having a good immune system. So, but now when I know it, I think maybe I calmed down. So maybe that affected it because it doesn't hurt as much anymore as it did yesterday. So that is good news. I'm hoping that it'll go away soon. She did prescribe me some antibiotics, which I finally took 1 tablet today so far. So hopefully it'll go away. I might be like filming every day, just a little bit of it, and then putting it all together for later on to show you the progress of my shingles. You know, it's like I was thinking now when I got shingles, like should I go up to the girls in the street and be like, hey girl, check out my shingles. I don't know whether that is how you can attract the girls. Like, hey, check out my shingles. I don't know. Anyway, today is much better because like I said, like last night as well, I woke up, but then the night before it was like so painful. I literally didn't know what to do. And then I woke up with a big headache. But anyway, so I never had shingles and I didn't know much about it. But so now I know, and it's like, you know, if you ever have shingles, I hope you don't. But if you do, then at least you know it doesn't last forever. It's like, you know, for a few weeks. And there are things you can do to make it better, which I'm like still learning about, you know, taking antibiotics, which I'm not sure like whether I'm a big fan of, because I always try to avoid all medicine as much as possible because I like to do everything natural. But I do sometimes, you know, when it gets too much, then I use the medicine like antibiotics. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll keep you updated about it. Anyway, so that's it. I got shingles, and I hope it goes away soon because I don't like it. It's like, you know, it's like when you wake up in a night with a pain. Not fun. Like literally, I was still like trying to find how to sleep. Like I could not like sleep. Like no matter how I slept, I was in pain. So I don't like that. Anyway, guys, thanks you so much for watching. And I'll be back soon. By the way, I am streaming every single day on my other channel, just in case you didn't know. And thank you again for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.